Hey, good day, people. It's what I want to talk about today is accountability because society is kind of broken right now. And someone once said that she said society is the way that it is because someone wants it to be this way. And apparently it's really starting to look like this. It appears that all of us are paid and sometimes not paid actors. And we're all playing a script in this play that man calls life. And the script writers, man, have not written good scripts for all of us. A lot of the times the script that they have written and has forcefully passed amongst the people is a script that is not self-productive whatsoever. They've taken us, the actors, and they put us in different categories, and then they use their magic of the media to say that, okay, this race is supposed to act like this here, this race is supposed to act like that there, and this race is supposed to act like this here. Some may say, man, nah, you're just making up some stuff, but no. Look at the so-called black community. The so-called black community, a lot of them are acting out the roles of what they have heard on the radio, TV, and music. This is why you will see, you can go into the black neighborhood or just on television, you'll see your average black kid with dreadlocks, skinny jeans on, some kind of loud shirt, and then he has a very disagreeable and non-productive attitude. You see a lot of the black females. They have that bonnet on their head. They have the leggings or the booty shorts. They're usually out of shape. The false eyelashes, the false hair, and it's a common story. It's almost like they're NPCs. You know what I'm saying? Non-playing characters, and someone has programmed them to be a certain way. And then if you, as far as the modern woman has accepted the programming of the Real Housewives, that disagreeable attitude that they have towards themselves and other females and other males as well. And everyone's playing out this script. Let's take the so-called white people, not just the white people. Let's take the racist white guy. If you ask your average racist white guy that hates black people, that hates Mexicans, hates Chinese, that hates everyone, if you ask them why, instead of him giving you a legitimate reason, because he can't tell you that someone has taken something away from him, because no one's taken anything away from him. So he has no reason to be mad, but he follows a script that says that, oh, they're taking away our jobs. They're taking away, they're just on welfare. He has everything to say, or he or she will have everything to say, but except for explaining how the so-called black person is affecting them financially, physically, and spiritually. And we all, like I said, the script that the so-called racist white person, because I'm not talking about all white people, I'm talking about the racist white person right now. The script that they have been playing has been provided onto them, and it has been passed down through the bloodline, and it's passed down through the certain media that they watch. Because hell, this thing has an algorithm on it, so it knows how to feed that person the proper script to keep them playing their role. You see this thing with Sean Puffy Combs? This is kind of important. And then, we should hope that he lives and hope that he tells on the right people. Because you got a lot of people, I imagine right now, they're kind of shaking in their boots because now the American people, and not just the American people, the people are getting ready to point their fingers that, wait a minute. It looks like the people who operate this thing called Hollywood, it appears that they not only own Hollywood, it appears that someone who's involved with Hollywood, one of the guys who work behind the scene, who works behind the script writers, it seems like they not only own Hollywood, it seems like they own the news corporations. right? And not only do they own the news corporations, they own the doggone banking systems as well. And these banking systems finance corporations. And then these corporations turn around and finance people to play another script. And they don't hire them to play a script to benefit the people. They hire them to play a script or to play the script of someone that's going to benefit them. This is not good. And see, if Sean Puffy Combs, I hope he tells on the right people, like I said, and I hope they just don't use him for an scapegoat and have us pointing the finger like, oh man, I knew it was the doggone black guy. Look, you can't blame nobody. It was Sean Puffy Combs who corrupted the doggone black community with disagreeable music and disagreeable television shows. Listen, music, music. What is a muse? The muse is the one that inspires people. The muse is in charge of entertainment. Is over music and technology, science. And someone has taken advantage of technology, of science and entertainment, and they have used it for a weapon. And now we're dealing with the effects of it. If people sit back and really think about it, the majority of us on this planet, I'm not going to say everyone, the majority of us on this planet are human. And we just want to do good. And we have no problem with other people doing good. But we have some people who have accepted a negative programming to believe that the only way for them to look good is to see others do bad. That's a script that's been programmed into people's minds. And to fix this thing, man, it's not going to be easy to fix this. Because in some cases, the disagreeable programming is so deeply ingrained that, man, the person has become a psychopath. You know, they became psychopathic in a sense. Is that a word? You know what I'm saying? And if you've studied psychology, which I have a little, they said that there's no cure for psychopaths. They said the only cure for a psychopath is, and you have a lot of people out here who have adopted the ways of psychopaths, and they know that if we start to point our fingers at them, and they know that the only way to cure them is they're going to take up arms to save their own lives, and they're going to turn up the heat. See, man, look, think about this. Think, who's in charge of the entertainment? Who finances the politicians? Who are the politicians truly loyal to? You see, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. Well, not 5, since 4 o'clock this morning, man. And I've been trying to figure out how to put this message out because, man, someone has to be held accountable. But, man, I'm afraid that they're willing to, because right now, man, they're having a meeting at the UN in New York. And one of the discussions on the table is taking the sovereignty of the American people. Now, while we're fighting one another and arguing over stuff that really doesn't matter, arguing over a script that has been programmed into us, someone's pulling the rug off from under all of our feet right now. They're trying to. And see, if we come together as a people, we need to come together as a people. Anyone who's not down for the people is an enemy of the people. Let me say this again. Anyone who is not down for the whole of the people is an enemy against the people. And I would say, this is your man, Al Judge. I'm out.